I'm John Jorgensen with Long & Foster and Stanley Martin Custom Homes. We're going to look at a few of the Stanley Martin custom homes here. Specifically, we'll be looking at elevations in this video, or exteriors. Elevation is another word for the exterior facade of a home. But first, let me tell you a little bit about the programs we offer and how the custom home company at Stanley Martin dovetails on the production company. The production side of Stanley Martin has hundreds of floor plans, and at the custom home company, we have access to all of those plans. In the custom homes company, we build our homes under one of two programs. We have the Neighborhood Series, and we have our Custom Home Series. Under the Neighborhood Series, we build our homes exactly as they are designed in the plans. You can customize your home by choosing from predefined options and elevations that have been created for each home. Under the Custom Home program, we can completely customize those plans to the taste of our buyers. And in this video, I'm going to talk about customizing our exteriors under the Custom Home program. When customizing, we start by designing the interior, and once the design is completed, we then turn our focus to the exterior and create something specifically for you. Our buyers will bring in pictures of homes or direct us to homes they find appealing, and we use those photos or homes as guidelines to create the perfect elevation for our buyer. Now, one other factor that we like to keep in mind is that the new home we are building needs to also fit in the neighborhood where we are building. The last thing we want to do is build a home that sticks out like a sore thumb. During our architectural process, we drive the neighborhood where you're building your new home and work with you to bring other elements of the neighborhood into the elevation of your new home. Okay, let's take a look at a couple of real-life examples and let me show you how we do it. The first home that I want to show you is the Randolph. First, let's take a look at the Stanley Martin elevation that was designed for this home. And now, let's take a look at how we customized this home for a recent buyer. This home is a timeless classic. The white facade and black shutters serve as a wonderful backdrop to the bright red standing seam roof. This buyer also added a flagstone front porch and a stamped concrete driveway. Now let's take a look at the stone piers on either side of the garage doors. The stone piers create the appearance that the garage is set back into the home, so it's not the first thing you see when you drive up to this house. Now, let's take a look at another home that has the same floor plan but a different elevation. Now in this example, the garage is on the right-hand side, so the entire floor plan has been flipped 180 degrees. When this buyer first came in to meet with us, they said that symmetry was very important to them. They also liked the craftsman look of shingle siding and shed dormers. Here is the shed dormer on the roof of this home, right in between the two gables. Let's take a look at the stone water table across the front of the home, as well as the tapered columns sitting on the stone piers. And on this home as well, we used the stone piers on either side of the garage. And as you can see, it really softens up the garage. Now let's take a look at the triple glass doors on the front of the home. These doors give the homeowner access from the living room directly out to the flagstone-covered front porch. You'll also notice the flagstone steps leading up to the porch, and again, we used a metal standing seam roof to give this home a classic look. Okay, let's move on to another example. This is a home that Stanley Martin Neighborhoods built a long time ago. And it just so happens that this floor plan was the start of a dream home for one of our recent buyers. Now, I also use this exact floor plan as an example of how we customize our interiors, so you'll want to check out that video as well. It'll give you some good insight as to how we customize our floor plans. So starting with this floor plan, we flipped the home 180 degrees, moving the garage over to the left side of the home. We pulled the garage module forward to make room for a mudroom and a larger kitchen, and I'll show you that in the interior video as well. You'll also notice to the left of the front door, we pulled the dining room module as well as the bedroom above it forward by 2 feet. By doing this, it allows us to break up the front facade as well as the roof line of the home. You'll notice we brought the roof line down, and we also added a dormer to the roof over the garage. So despite the fact that we have 10-foot ceilings on the main level and 9-foot ceilings on the other 2 levels, the home appears to have a very low profile. Now take a look at the front porch with the standing seam metal roof that goes all the way across the front of the home. This element contributes to creating a more appealing elevation as well as breaking up the massing of the home. Okay, so now let me show you this same home with a different elevation. So the first thing you'll notice is that we've flipped the home once again. So now the garage is back on the right-hand side. And in addition to bumping the dining room and the bedroom above out 2 feet, we've also added a 1-foot bump out to the living room as well as the bedroom above that. You'll notice how that additional 1-foot bump out in the living room gives the elevation a little more dimension. We also have stone piers and tapered columns, and again, you'll notice how the garage appears to be set back into the home with the addition of the stone piers on either side of the garage. In this home, we used a wider stone pier in between the garage and the home with 2 tapered columns above the pier. You'll also notice up in the gables above the garage and the 2 gables above the 2 bedrooms that we used shingle siding instead of the horizontal siding, and we've added a faux window in there to create some more interest as well. You'll also notice that we've added 2 small dormers to this home to help break up the massing of the roof. The metal standing seam roof over the porch, as well as the corniced metal water table in the gables, and the brackets under the gables and up in the gables are finishing touches that bring all the details of this home together in perfect balance. So as you can see by all these examples, it's really all about the details and how they're applied.